Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to Looney Tunes World of Mayhem. In this video, we have another team composition video for you, looking at a crit team. This team right here, having a lot of fun with using the newest legendary to get a Path to Legendary event, Monster Tweety. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into this, but first, before we do, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. Just a quick reminder, all the links to my social media are in the description below, so definitely check that out. Let's take a look at this team here. I've been playing around with another type of team composition, and I put a video out last month. If you haven't seen it, it's a damage over time team. Melty Bears, I'll go ahead and put a link up over there if you haven't seen it. Really fun team, a couple different variants as well. Same thing with this team here. This is the main team that I like to play with. There are a couple other characters that you can go ahead and swap in and out. We'll go ahead and take a look at that team as well. But let's take a look at why this team works so well. All right, starting with Monster Tweety here. One thing I like, so this is a crit team. One thing that I like is the basic. His basic here is a guaranteed crit, which is going to come into play a little bit later on. I do like the attack up, the defense up, the sure counter, which comes into play as well with the criticals. And then I like this right here. Whenever a team member hides, grant them 4 critical chance up. That is very, very important as well, because at the start of battle, you're going to hide all fiend allies. Now, if you take looking at the team that I have here, they're all fiends. So when you go in, they automatically get hidden. They automatically get +4 critical chance up, which is what? That's like 80% chance to crit. We'll go ahead and take a look at that here in a minute as well. So it does very well. Nice synergies with the crit team. Reason why I like Yokai Taz so much, I think it's this one here. So while this tune is in battle, your team has +50% critical damage, so that your crit damage is increased. Monsters have an extra 20%, which is great. Also, if we take a look at, is it this one right here? Whenever a team member lands a critical, gain 12% turn meter. Now, I don't have this maxed out, but as you tune up and max out this character, this is going to get better. But 12% turn meter every time somebody gets a crit, and if every single time somebody attacks, it's a crit, then his turn meter is just nuts. So I like that quite a bit. Also, this is fun here. You do some damage, you get +50% critical chance, and then if you defeat the enemy, you get some turn meter there. This right here, whenever anybody steals, we'll go ahead and go back to Monster Tweety here in just a second, but gain hidden, scramble 3 to 4 buffs, and then you're going to steal 1 to 2 non-taunt buffs, which is important. You don't want the you don't want the taunt on this guy. But if we go back to Monster Tweety here, and we take a look at, what is it? Missing Morsel. Is this it? Whenever a tune steals, if this tune isn't incapacitated, hitting all enemies for 356%, not percent, but damage. So every time somebody steals something, there's a lot going into this team. Not only is it trying to crit as much as possible, but you're gaining hidden, and when you gain hidden, you get benefits, and you also have a couple members of this team here who steal buffs, but it's whenever a tune steals, not just whenever your tune steals. If your opponent has a tune that steals buffs from you, if I can talk straight, if your opponent has a tune that will steal buffs from you, it also engages this missing morsel as well, which is pretty cool. All right, so there's 2. Now, Opat. Opat's one that I can swap in and out, and we're going to see that a little bit later. But a few things that I like. So Immortal Mischief right here. Whenever a team member lands a critical, grant all hidden members 9% turn meter. So not only do you have a mechanic for Yokai Taz to gain turn meter and go as quickly as possible, you have everybody else who's hidden to gain turn meter. And again, with Monster Tweety, everybody is hidden right off the bat. And you're going to get a crit pretty quick. So that is pretty cool there. I do like this as well. So he does steal a buff. So right here, you're doing damage. You're stealing 3 stat ups. So you've got him who steals stats, and you have Yokai Taz who steals stats. All right. Now, Vampire. He's one. In this team, I think really Opat's the only one you can really swap in and out. Reason why he's so important is this is a good buff right here. Grant this tune and all support allies hidden. Everybody's going to get hidden anyway. But if they're not, boom, There we go. You can get them hidden. Plus, you give your team some speed up, which is great. This is really cool. While this toon is in battle, monster team members have plus 50% lifesteal. Since there is not a healer on this team, the lifesteal comes in very, very handy, and every member of this team is either is a monster and a fiend. All right, so that comes in and it works out pretty well as well. And then obviously he's got this once per battle. When this toon health falls below 50%, he gains hidden. He's going to get some buffs. He's also got the heal over time. So there's a lot of cool mechanics going into this to help keep this team alive, moving quickly, and critting as much as possible. So with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and jump into battle here. I have a 48K team going up against a 54K team. I have been able to punch up quite a bit with this team, which has been fun. So let's go ahead and jump in. All right, so right off the bat, everybody's hidden. Everybody has crit up. Look at this. Crit chance up. 80% crit chance. So I'm not going to waste this, and I'm not going to waste this because this can't crit, or I've not seen it crit. But I am going to go after this guy right here. Let's get a crit. Boom. Yokai Taz, get some turn meter. We also can steal a buff. We don't have any buffs here to steal. Let's go ahead. Should be a crit as well. And then maybe we got all those attack ups and everything. No attack ups. Those are the crit chance. Anyway, so we'll see if we can take out. Boom. It didn't even crit. It looked like it missed. It's the dodge there. All right, so with that, now I'm going to go ahead and do this. We're going to get taunt and sure counter, which is awesome. So we'll do that. Boom. Look at that crit. Boom. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and give speed to everybody. Can I steal a buff? Let's steal a buff. Boom. Should activate Monster Tweety. It didn't this time. He's not incapacitated. He's slowed. All right, so let's go ahead. Boom, there he goes. Maybe he didn't steal a buff and I missed it. All right, this one here, we're going to deal damage. And then we're going to, let's see, target enemy, hiding the ally with the highest attack. Everybody's already hidden, so let's do a sure crit. Dodged it. Okay, we're going to do this. Boom. All right. And you may wonder why I'm not going after Penelope Couture. Really no reason. Really no reason at all there. Going after her obviously will get take care of the sure dodge, the dodges and everything. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's get another crit. There we go. Let's get some more speed because we got some speed downs on our team. Get that taunt back up. Boom, crit. See if that takes care of her. Boom, it does. Gains turn meter. I'm going to do this just because. Boom. Steal some buffs. Boom. Nice crit there, 1311. So that's the team, getting hidden, getting crits, getting those buffs from pretty much everybody, doing the life steals to keep the health of the team up there. All right, let's do this again, and let's strategize better. I should have went after Penelope Couture at the beginning, but that's okay. It all worked out. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's work on this guy up there. Boom, crit right off the bat. Done, son. Let's see if we can steal some buffs from Speedy and activate Monster Tweety there. And then let's do this. Should be able to crit off that as long as he doesn't dodge. Boom, there's a crit. Got taunt and sure counter up, which crits. I swear it crits every single time. Boom. He gets that sure counter for 2 turns, which is awesome. And then we're just gonna work on this guy. Boom. Crit. Done. All right. So there's two battles with that team. Let's switch it out a little bit because there's a couple other members that we can go ahead and throw in there. Swap out Opat. And we're going to throw in Daffy. So the cool thing with Daffy is that whenever somebody gets a crit, he gets attack power. He gets attack up. So where is it? But whenever a team member lands a crit, gain 2 attack up for the rest of battle. So he continually builds up and gets stronger. Now, the reason why I don't use him a whole lot is because I typically will take out the other team fairly quickly, as you've seen. So building up his attacks, it really doesn't come into play a whole lot. But let's go ahead and do this. Now, he doesn't get it, to take advantage of the lifesteal because he's not a fiend. So let's go ahead. I'm going to actually start working on this guy first. Boom, nice crit. Let's go ahead and get that taunt up. Takes out Sylvester. Let's see. Let's steal some buffs so we can activate Monster Tweety's little anger issue. Did not get a crit on that one. Boom, nice crit there. There we go. He stole buffs. All right, so here we go. Nice. We got what? We've got 6 attack ups right now on Daffy, and like you saw, we weren't able to really use him too much. I think I'll go ahead and keep this one. But that's one variant where you can throw him in if you have a very strong Daffy. Then it'll work out. There's also some other members that are Daffy specific, like you have what's his name, Joe Monday, who has a sure crit ability, which will help Daffy. Plus, he'll also gain a benefit from this ability right here. All Daffy team members get plus 15% crit, so it just helps with the crit chance there. We can also pull Daffy Duck out, and we can put in Dr. Dogstein here as well. Dr. Dogstein, he is a mastermind. He's not a fiend. He's not a monster, so he's not going to take advantage of that lifesteal. However, he does have this right here, this one. Whenever a team member lands a critical hit, grant it 2 to 3 heal over time. If that ally is a monster, grant it 16% turn meter. So you're getting heal over time here, which is why you can easily swap him out for OPAT. You also get 16% turn meter here as well. And it's whenever a team member lands a crit. All right, so let's go ahead, jump in there. Also, another reason why Dr. Dogstein is a good alternative here as well is he gives a sure crit also. So, and he gives it to the entire team. So let's go ahead. We're going to go after, obviously, there's a crit there. Boom. It's got heal over time on Vampire. Let's go ahead. Let's do this. We should get some attacks here. So it's this right here. This one right here. So it gives sure critical. Look at this. Cleanse 2 debuffs from each team member. And then 4 if they're a monster, which again is why he fits so well in, with this team. And then grants them that sure crit. All right. So let's see. We got a sure crit here. Are we going to take out Contender? What do you think? Let's try it. Boom. Took him out. Let's see. Let's take out this guy here. Boom. Crit. Boom. Dr. Dogstein's got is pretty slow right now. And then there we go there. So with Dr. Dogstein, you got the heal over times and everything. You've got you've got the AoE, you've got the sure crit. So he's a solid choice to throw in there too. I'd throw him in there above Daffy. Unless, of course, your team, your crit team consists of more than just one Daffy. Or even a couple other characters. There's a couple other tunes in the game as well that would be cool for a crit team. But this team here is the one that I've been playing a lot of and having a lot of fun with. All right, everybody, so that's what I had for you. This is my crit team and a couple variants, a couple other tunes that you can swap in and out. Very interested in your thoughts on this team. Do you use this team? Do you have a variant of this team? Or do you use other tunes for your crit team? And what are your thoughts on this? Definitely leave that in the comment section below. It's great for other people to see other people's team builds and everything as well. All right, everybody, as always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.